Hey, how's everybody doing? So for today's episode on Little Big Ole Me, Nigel and I thought that we would take everybody back to our beginnings. We're going to do some highlights, memories and bloopers from the past 2 seasons. And yeah, let's go back a little while and memories like the corners of my mind.
And you know what's funny? When I had my third child, I didn't find out, and I wanted a boy. My father had just died, and all my girlfriends going, "Yes, your ass is fatty. You're definitely having a boy." Well, I turned around and had a girl, but yeah, it's a bit funny. I've got to meet a Ron. Later, Ron.
My thongs blew out. Damn it! It's un-Australian not to wear double pluggers, isn't it?
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? This is Sandra, Little Big Ole Me. We're a production company. There's only 2 of us in our team, myself and Nigel. One of these days I might grow up. It doesn't really matter. I'm having fun and living life and living the dream.
How you doing? I used to do this with bourbon, but I've gotten a better cook over the years.
Hey, this is me. This is part of who I am. If you've got a story, I don't care how ordinary you think it might be, if it's special to you, it more than likely will be special to me. Yeah, I guess, you know, if there's something you want to do in life, don't let life hold you back, don't hold yourself back, just get in amongst it and take life with both hands and you know, and run with it. And this is what we're all about. Real stories, real people, celebrities, whoever, whatever.
I'll have to go into haematology, day ward for some treatment. So yeah, this is who I am. Let's go.
We're about to go in and see Isaac Butterfield. When we got here yesterday, I was like a bit disappointed that our cabin wasn't facing the waterfront. You can't have it all. And then we pull up to our cabin and we're right opposite the pool, and you know, the little child in me was like, ooh, a water slide, you know, I'm going to do that before we leave. I'm an Indigenous person of this country. One of the best road trips I've ever partaken in. Having a ball. I mean, look at the scenery, it's just amazing. I said, I've actually got nothing to say. I said, can you believe that?
Cocktails, you've got to love that.
You're going to go in that water, you need to grab one of them. Well, I went to grab it and almost had it in my clasp, and my hand slipped and I dropped into the water. Hence the glove. Bend over, Nigel. Hey, so like I said, we're going to this waterfall. I was thinking if there's no one there, I'm going in naked, but 52 and a bit flabby and wobbly. My ass is still quite taut though, thank goodness. Maybe I should just walk down in my underwear and that'll prep me for my big moment. Anyways, maybe not, there's people coming. I'm in Wagilga, my hometown, and this guy's walking along muttering to himself and going, fucking people, they never pick up their rubbish. And I said, I'm right there with you, mate. Because it all ends up in the ocean, you know. We've got to protect our marine life, our environment, and the things that we love. My website will be Little Big Ole Me.
Nice, nice.
I mean, I'm little, but I have a big personality. And let's face it, I'm getting old. I'm 51. As old as the man you feel, you'll say, but he's older, so that doesn't work for me. We've been travelling for nearly 7 hours. Had a few diversions. Life's full of diversions, as I would know. Little Big Ole Me! Sorry, people. It's part of our intro.
So yeah, I guess it's sort of, I've watched this video so many times. One of the best experiences I've ever had in life. For those that are subscribed, you would probably know my girlfriend had a dream that I went up in a plane and died on the mid coast of Australia. And my girlfriends all had a laugh, went, ha ha, Steve just got no money. She's not going to be doing anything like that. Bang, I won $202,000. Next thing you know, I was up and away. Part of me was a little bit freaked out by that, but you know, there's a lot of things I stopped myself doing in life, and you can live in fear of yourself or what's outside, but you've just got to take the plunge and jump off that cliff and just not worry yourself away, I guess. Just live in the moment. So yeah, I went up on the plane. It was an amazing experience. Phil was a bit sexy actually. When we walked out on the tarmac to go to our plane, he was in like the jumpsuit. And it was a bit surreal. It reminded me of the movie Top Gun, and you know, like I don't know who would have been Goose. I'd be the Goose, sorry. He'd be Maverick. But yeah, it was just an awesome moment. I'd recommend to anybody to get out there and try something like that. I unfortunately vomited 5 times once we hit the tarmac after doing all those acrobatics. I didn't fare too well. Phil didn't know. I didn't let on to him that I was feeling unwell. He was a great pilot. You can see his experience in the Air Force. He constantly checked in on me, and I got to the point where I had a bit of sweat running down my face. We hit the tarmac. It was on, and I'm like burping and nearly following through, and he's looked over and I went, yeah, no, I'm not good. So yeah, what a great finale. We hit the tarmac. I vomited 5 times. But he was an awesome pilot, a gentleman. Told me afterwards that he put me through the paces and I handled it quite well. Awesome. Yeah, it was a great experience.
Just jumped in the car, ready to leave, fueled up, about to crank some tunes, and tomorrow will be the Acrobatic Flight. I'm really, really, really excited now. So Nigel's just taken a photo of my plane, I should say. Just
What's his name?
Phil. Phil! Hey, mate, are you Phil?
You can read through that if you
They're
like.
not X-ray vision ones. You can
No, they're just old man reading glasses.
Are they? Are you sure?
So just hop up here and just down the black. Yep.
Yep.
And just hop in here.
Yep. Oh, I'm sitting next to you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. I thought I'd be in the back.
No.
Oh, that's good. Here we go. Here we go. I loved it. I loved the rolls. I loved the barrel rolls, whatever.
We did some loops, we did some
Loops.
rolls, we did Cuban 8,
Yeah.
we did a score turn.
Yeah, to anybody that's thinking of doing something like this, do it. Got a bit better of me at the end, but I'd still do it again.
It does sneak up on people.
Yeah, I think, you know, I've got quite a strong stomach. I've been through a lot in my life, and I held on to it for a while, and then sweat started coming down my forehead, and I'm like, thinking, yeah, I tried not to burp, and then I couldn't stop.
Well, I put you through your paces. So.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was a wonderful opportunity.
We're going to go to unseen footage. We have lots of this sort of stuff. You know, what you see on YouTube is not always, well, it's not the process. It's not the entire process. There's a lot of work that goes into it. Nigel, as he will be tonight, he'll be staying up editing all night. it's not just a matter of film, record, upload. There's a lot more behind the scenes stuff than people realise. This is why budgets go over in Hollywood movies. Sometimes unscripted stuff ends up being the funniest and most real stuff. But, you know, our program is about real life. I try to be myself. So, yeah, enough said. Let's go to some unseen footage.
Good day, sunshine. Good day, sunshine. We like to laugh. We like to laugh a lot. I'll take a photo of you taking a photo of me. There you go. Stage fright, darling. Stage fright. It happens to the best of us. I love to have a beer with Duncan. I love to have a beer with Dunk. We drink in moderation, and we never ever get rolling drunk. We drink in the town and country where the atmosphere is great. I love to have a beer with Duncan, 'cause Duncan's me mate.
That was up at Sapphire Beach. That was pretty funny. In the kids and entertainment room. Well, I'm like a little kid, so you could have, you know, locked me in there. I'd be fine for like weeks. Pool table, chalkboard, air hockey, a lounge. The only thing I'd require is a bar, I think, and that'd be fine. So episode 2 featured myself going to a waterfall. And on camera, when we went to visit this place, I said that if no one was around, I was going to swim naked. Well, what better way to swim than naked? So this is what I did. I went down to the waterfall. I went down to the doctor, because really nature's like a bit of a doctor. To make you feel good. All right. So yeah, this is episode 2 and the waterfall.
Nigel and I are on our way down to walk the talk. As I said before, I said that I would go swimming naked in the waterfall, so be it. Make my day, oh, get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day, make my way, make my day. Surfing, man. Racing now. Racing to get my gear off.
Hang on. Last time I looked, I wasn't blind. Oh, hang on. I don't know if we can say that on camera. Oh, well. Yeah, so we're going to share some bit ironic. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? We're going to show some bloopers, and I just did a blooper on the blooping, so I think that's fucking awesome. Nigel's probably stressed. That's going to mean a later night, early morning for him, but hey, let's roll it.
Funny, life's full of mishaps. I just told Nigel to roll the camera and we had a little technical issue. The lens cap was on, but moving on, why I said roll the camera is that we just booked accommodation at, I think it was called the, what was it called? The, one moment please. The Mornsview farmhouse. And what intrigued me and allured me there was they have this maze out in the farm. So I thought that would be interesting. So I've typed in New South Wales in this place. I've confirmed my booking, confirmed the payment, and I said I'd be there between 2 and 3 p.m. Well, it's in the United Kingdom, so I'm going to have to, you know, chase that up, get my money back. I don't think somehow I'm going to make it to the United Kingdom by 3 o'clock. Bottoms up!
Hang on, stop. Oh.
You can't stop the Nigel once you get in motion. There's no stopping darling. I'm doing it again. Of course I am. Stop. Yeah, right. It's like trying to stop a war. Who are you kidding? Hey, how you doing? Another day, another adventure. We've just pulled over for directions so we know where we're going. Nigel, God love him, he's a law-abiding citizen. Me, I'm trying. Anyway, he goes, no, that's a loading zone. And I go, oh, well, it's okay. And I went, oh, and then I get distracted and I go to take a photograph of some beautiful artwork. And then I happen to say to old matey out the front, what is this building anyway? And he goes, the police station. That's life, better move, gotta hustle. Have a great day. It's a slip, slop, slap. We're on a schedule, tight schedule. Professional etiquette is everything. And God damn it, have a look at the mirror. Like, it's not very often a short person like me can't, fit in the mirror. It might be good for other things, but anyways. Let's get on with the show. For the show, after the show. Yeah, have a great night. We will. Oh no! Sorry, little technical issue there. Good that, we both make mistakes. I think it makes us feel more equal. Photo so gently. My life. Too funny. I feel a bit like Michael Jackson. I just need to bedazzle it a little. Oh, this one's thirsty work. Wow. This is one of my favourite ones. It's mid-afternoon. As you can see, pan to the ocean, Nigel. Beautiful day here in my hometown. Get round. I've never laughed so much in my entire life. Every day just keeps getting better and better. As a mental as anything said, the nips are getting better. Time out. Love you all.
So the next shot we're going to show you is from Woolgoolga. When I lived in Woolgoolga, there was an arcade and shopping centre with a community piano. Well, I just couldn't help myself. I love music. I love piano. My foster mother growing up was a music teacher. She still plays piano. She has a baby grand in her lounge house. So yeah, this is me having a little bash and community.
Hey, just kicking back, Little Big Ole Me, having some fun. Damn it!
You want me to do the other cards of that? I can do the.
Can you?
You do the.
Right. We rolling still?
Yep.
Okay.
Sandra. Let's try it again.
My production's got a little bit on me.
Oh, sorry.
No, this is even better. This makes it real, as we know, and involves the community and life, and this couldn't work out better. Okay, let's roll. Good enough. Thank you, Rob. Have a lovely day.
Okay.
Are you from here?
Yeah. So,
That's how I'm going.
yeah. Oh, that's yours. Sorry. Mine's in the bag.
It's a rush, isn't it? I love music. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
No problem.
Then the other bit of footage we're going to show you is when Nigel and I were doing a road trip. We sort of stopped here and there wherever, I seem to hone into the water. We end up at Yarunga, which is on the mid-north coast of Australia. To anybody that likes the water, the coastline there, it's like God's country, well worth a trip. So I happened to notice a stage on the waterfront. Perfect setting. I couldn't help myself. So it felt only fitting for me to get up and do a little ditty. So here's my little ditty.
We're now at Yarunga, and it's an amazingly beautiful place. I haven't got a story, but I've got a song. So let's move back. Back. Don't fall down the steps now, Nigel. Okay. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Work hard all my lifetime. No help from my friends. Really not true. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a...
So the next bit of footage we're going to show to you are some of the highlights from the photo studio situated in Glebe, Sydney. An amazing experience. I had a ball doing this. It reinstilled confidence in me. I laughed. It was a blast. I really enjoyed my day, and I'm so glad that I took it on.
I entered a free photo shoot competition, and truth be known, I thought I'd won. They contacted me about an invitation to the studio, so I actually thought I'd won. But it turns out I didn't, but it was a bit of a sales plug. The penny dropped when the marketing person rang. So I took it on, I went down, and it was an amazing experience. There are a lot of the photos that you see, the professional ones. It was great. It was a great day. It was great fun. I had a makeup artist, and I pretty much wore just my clothes and was myself. It really helped me out greatly, and I don't know, in a strange way, I think my higher power, whatever people believe in, for me personally, was trying to give me a hand up, you know, so... Got it rolling?
Yeah.
Can you take the camera up and point it down more to give me a better cover? Good morning, this is Sandra, Little Big Ole Me. Today is actually quite exciting for me. I've just got home. One of my flatmates has brought a parcel post into me. So when I did my photo shoot in Sydney a few weeks ago, my stylist, or whoever, Laura, that showed me through the viewing of the photos, actually threw in one for free that she thought I would like. So let's see. And I guess now I'm a rare piece of art because I've got to be handled with a glove. Funny coming from a glove to a glover. Anyway, let's see what's in the reveal. Okay, it's the one that I already have, but it's actually, they've printed it out in a higher resolution. Hence the glove. Bend over, Nigel. Like I said, I'm cheeky. Oh, wow. They've actually given me two. So I have this one. What makes it even more special, that's my favourite jacket. It's my denim jacket. Doesn't fit me too well, can't move my shoulders too much, but I love it. I love wearing it. Makes me feels like the essence of rock and roll or something, I don't know. But I'm very happy with that. And thank you again to the photo studio.
So the next footage we're going to show to you, an amazing day. I really loved this moment. This was the day after I did my acrobatic flight. So this is Balloon Aloft, situated just outside of Byron Bay in New South Wales. It was the most serene thing I've ever done in my entire life. I'd recommend to anybody that's ever thought about doing something like this to do it. Don't hesitate. As I said, it was the most serene thing I've ever done in my life. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this footage. It was also, I'll point out before we go to the footage, we went up in the balloon just before the sun rose. So the rest is pretty self-explanatory.
Well, there's no really need to say too much, like you can see what's going on. I'm really pleased. I just did some video, swapped over to the other balloon, and then I heard the fire on the fire sign. I don't know if it's obvious, maybe just a tad, but I just took a photo just as the gas of the fire went, wow, that was awesome. Makes these moments even more special. So yeah, I can't wait to get in that balloon and get out there.
But there's lots of different other ones. Yeah.
Speechless, really.
A lot
Can't
of
even
those
talk
really
anymore.
ones for Aussie Explorers. Like
Little Big Ole Me! Sorry, people. It's part of our intro. I just wanted to take this opportunity to speak to people around Australia and the globe. If you have a story that you think is interesting or special to you that you would like to share on our program and to the world, please don't hesitate to contact us. At myself, Sandra at Little Big Ole Me. We look forward to hearing from you. Hope you have a great day.
We're now kicking off to season 2 highlights. So the next bit of footage highlights we're going to share with you are from our COVID 1 and 2 discussion. I felt it necessary to do 2 episodes because I couldn't get anyone that was against. I had plenty of people that were. No one wanted to go onto on the record. Interestingly enough, when we did find someone and featured that in episode 2, well, actually episode 1 as well, the comments were taken down by YouTube. 1 and 2 comments virtually straight away, and as time progressed over the next hour, YouTube stripped it down to nothing. So it's quite interesting. So yeah, enough said, let's roll.
So we're featuring a COVID special this week. Fors and against. Well, I haven't got too many people against, except for maybe me. I'm sort of sitting on the fence, I guess. I have an appointment, phone appointment with my specialist tomorrow. To anybody that's been watching the program, I've got 3 medical conditions, 2 I've had since I was a child. I'm also autoimmune. I'm a smoker as well, and I guess I feel within myself that I'm not going to react very well to the vaccine, so it's sort of why I'm against. I've always been for vaccinations. My children had all their vaccinations, including cervical cancer one, which was the latest one to come on board. So, you know, my youngest daughter has actually asked me to have the vaccine. She's concerned for my health. As I just said previously, I'm speaking to my doctor tomorrow and going to ask how other patients have fared after having the vaccine. So it's come down to crunch time for me tomorrow. I will, I guess, make my decision. I guess the reason that I'm partially against it is because people aren't given a choice, and I believe in freedom of choice, freedom of speech, and your right to be an individual. So it's weighing heavily on my mind.
So the next few photos we're going to share with you are from our episodes on COVID, the COVID discussion. So featured in these photos will be one of my oldest and best mates, Robbo. Also, we talked with Kate, who is a special needs teacher at high school. And then to get a kid's perspective, we also spoke with Eliza. And then the second episode features an old friend of mine called Bob, who is an activist, or a protester, as is commonly known. The old school title for that is a protester. You know, it always pays to ask a question and not live in fear of things. So I guess it's time to move forward and book that appointment. So the episode after the COVID discussion was with a friend of mine from school, Sarah Williams. Sarah's been afflicted by MS since she was in her late 30s, I think it was. She's an amazing person and an inspiring person. She hasn't let her condition stop her. If anything, it's actually spurred her on more. She went to walk the Great Wall of China for MS. She did the Larapinta Trail and was about to do the challenge for Cradle Mountain, which was put on hold due to COVID. That'll be coming up next year for her. But yeah, it was great to catch up with Sarah, and it goes to show, you know, like, we all have different things. Some are hidden, some can be seen, but conquer that fear and just get out and put one foot in front of the other and give it a go. All right, so next we're going to share with you some moments and photography from season episode 4, I interviewed a quite acclaimed photographer, Greg Meyer from Coastal Photography. He's a surf photographer, all his many things. He's actually done band photos, whatever. He just loves photography like Nigel and myself. So yeah, let's have a look at some of these amazing photos. Where's a great location in your view to photograph in Newcastle?
Listen, as a photographer, you're probably on the best place on earth in all due respects, because you've got Lake Macquarie, and I live near the beach, but Lake Macquarie, you know, the biggest lake in Australia, basically. The waterfront all around there is magnificent, you know, so you can start there and then you go to Newcastle, and Newcastle Harbour and Nobby's headland with the lighthouse, and there's just so many good spots, the Cowrie Hole, and just all old buildings and that around town and everything. And then if you're a country person, you just head inland for an hour and get into the Barringtons, you know, and get up Dungog Way, and you've got these beautiful country hilly pastures and that. And after rain, when they go green, you get some epic photos.
So the next bit of footage we're going to share with you, I did an interview with a friend of mine, Victor Renton, who resides in Melbourne. Victor, as I said, is quite a special and unique person, very talented muso. He plays multiple instruments, ranging from the guitar to piano. He's learning the cello, banjo, mandolin. He's going to come up. We're going to record some bluegrass, so that'll be fun. It'll be a hoedown, tap footing at yeah, I love that shit. Shame he can't bring all his instruments up on the train or the plane. Anyway, following that, I interviewed a local muso, Brian McVernon, who's just about to release an album, who's smartly enough waiting for the restrictions to ease. He's just gone back to doing gigs about a week or two ago. So let's have a look at this footage.
Weather looks nice up there.
A beautiful day down there. It's a beautiful day here in Lake Macquarie as well, actually.
Much the same as here.
Today, everybody, I'm talking with Brian McVernon, a local musician. How are you, Brian?
I'm great, thanks. Always great.
That's good. So it's been a long time since I've looked upon your face. The last time that I recall probably seeing you, I know we don't know each other very well personally, was with a band called the Glam Gods back in the days of the Castle.
Yeah, and that's going back to the 90s. It's hard to believe. That's kind of like almost 30 years ago.
Yeah, I picture you and I just picture spandex.
I had some great outfits back then.
So the next episode that we did after that was about the outdoors. I mean, I love the outdoors. I resided in a caravan park and on the water, and it was a very, very popular spot for wing, kite and wind surfers. So yeah, let's have a look at Wind and Sup and the very fast climbing new sport of wing surfing, WING. So you own and operate a kite, wing and windsurfing business at Warners Bay. Would you like to talk about your business?
Well, my business comes from teaching and coaching. So I've worked with Andy Regan, who used to own Board Crazy, which was the original one of the windsurfing shops in Newcastle or Warners Bay. With us, I mean, stand-up paddleboarding, kiteboarding, windsurfing, wing surfing, and what we call the foil board sports, which are foil boarding across kiteboarding, windsurfing, wing surfing, and stand-up paddleboarding, foiling, and prone foiling or surfboard foiling. So that's the sports we do. And the foiling stuff is, of course, the biggest part of the market at the moment and stuff, because it's such a new growing sport. And when I say it's such new, it's still new to Newcastle in a lot of ways.
So last week's episode featured us going outdoors. The COVID restrictions had eased and lifted a little, so we thought we'd get out amongst it and go up and talk to people about how they're feeling and what it means to them to be able to get back to some normality.
And how's it feel to be outdoors in the fresh air and sunshine?
It was fantastic, honestly. Like, the atmosphere around here is just really grown.
Yeah.
with us being inside. See a lot of people outside having a really good time.
Yeah, and living life again, hey?
Yeah, it's really nice, honestly, to see people just happy.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And just live in the moment. And I guess we've all been boxed up inside for so long. It's just, you take the little things that you take for granted. How does it feel to be out of lockdown?
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's great. It's just great to catch up with people and just be out and enjoying the sunshine, but being close to people.
Yeah, I think it's a great thing, isn't it? It's been tough to continue on. Our show is about the outdoors, and during restrictions, as I said, it's been tough to come up with stories and episodes and footage. Freedom! I can see clearly now, the COVID's gone. I can see all obstacles in my way.
So that's about it from Little Big Ole Me. That's all our highlights from season 1, season 2. It would be amiss not to mention and thank the people that have been part of our journey. Firstly, to Denny Jackson, Eddie Van Halen Jackson, an amazing guitarist. I'm very grateful. The guys recorded 6 versions of our theme song. Also to the rest of his band. Nicholas Dale, and also to Dave Stewart. Thank you very much, guys. Moving on from that, I'd like to thank Nigel, hopefully you're going to put a shot of you in there, for the intro and for taking over the reins and being responsible for writing the theme song to Little Big Ole Me. It was a project Nigel and I endeavoured to do together. However, you know, I'm 50% results and 50% procrastinator sometimes. So everybody needs a little push sometimes. Well, I think it turned out to be more apt. Nigel ended up writing the whole song. I wrote the first couple of verses. But getting somebody else's perspective on who I am was confronting, but also awesome. So, yeah, it's been a learning curve the past year. I have no regrets in the respect that, you know, you can stay in your comfort zone all your life, or you can get out amongst it to see yourself on camera, you're your biggest critic. But it's a learning curve and it's a journey. And yeah, I'm so glad that I took it on. If you've got a dream, if you're creative, if you're a musician, like, don't put it off till tomorrow. Get out amongst it and be yourself. Please subscribe and like our program, Little Big Ole Me, YouTube, Wednesdays, 7:30 a.m. Little Big Ole Me.
Just thought that I'd let everybody know that we have a range of products and merchandise available with Little Big Ole Me's logo and other products with funny memes that I think are funny. So check out our merch store. I'm sure you might find there's something there for everybody, ranging from swimmers, drink bottles, backpacks, bum bags, singlets, underwear, men's and ladies. So yeah, do yourself a favour, check out our merch and support Little Big Ole Me. I just wanted to make mention that if you have a story that you would like to share with Little Big Ole Me and to Australia and to the world, please contact me at Sandra at Little Big Ole Me. I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day. Little Big Ole Me.